Okay, so my question for this video is: would it be hot if your boyfriend or a guy you're into they role played as your boss? Would that be? What do you think about that?
Boss is a woman, so
My boss is a woman.
Is a woman okay?
So I'm not gay. So I think for me it's just like
Okay. Well, like for ruling out your real life boss, just pretending that he was your boss in this like fantasy scenario. Like, would you?
I don't know, I'm very work and professional life. Like I keep
Okay.
it very separate. I can see where you're coming from though.
Oh, okay.
I
so
100% see.
I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
you're saying that like you wouldn't want to pretend like you were in some type of job, like in the bedroom, and any type of like workplace fantasy isn't really your cup of tea. Is that kind of what you're saying?
That's kind of what I feel. I do see what you're saying though, and I can
Okay.
see how I can like see that in a way.
Yeah.
But I think for me, because I'm in a teaching kind of job,
Okay.
I couldn't see that. I think it's just because of the type of job I'm in.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So if you were in a different type of job, then it might be a little bit different.
I think I would say so.
So having kids involved, it makes the whole thing feel a little bit weird, I suppose.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what I
that's-
would say.
'cause-
Like when I'm in my workplace, I like to just be like all about the kids, and that's it. Honestly.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to like mix sex with work like at all.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Would it be hot if your boyfriend or a guy you were into role played as your boss in the bedroom? You know, would you find that sexy at all to kind of like pretend? Like, what do you think?
it depends who my boss is. Like, are we talking
Okay.
Wolf of Wall Street or are we talking like Bodega Boss? Like,
Okay,
you know,
okay,
what are
yeah,
we talking?
let's-
Let's get a little bit of taste.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's leave more Wolf of Wall Street. I think that'd probably have more sexier potential. What do you think?
If my husband was already working on the Wolf of Wall Street, why would I want his boss?
Oh, okay. So
You
you
know?
would.
I'd
Oh, okay.
stay loyal.
I get what you're saying. What would be sexy then for your boyfriend to role play as in the bedroom?
Robin from Teen Titans.
Oh, okay. Nice. I watched that show and it was fire. All right. What do you think about like the boss? Like,
I literally don't know.
well, first give me your thoughts on him role playing as your boss. Would that be hot at all?
Who, Robin?
Well, no, not Robin. That's what she said. But first, go
Okay,
back.
someone that plays baseball.
Someone that plays baseball.
Yeah.
That would be hot.
Definitely.
Okay, like a professional MLB player. Like if you
Yes,
pretended to be.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Is there like any particular MLB player that you find hot? You want him to like pretend to be or something like
No,
that?
I don't know any of them.
Oh, okay. But just a baseball player, just that
Yeah.
image you find
Wait.
sexy. Back to the original question. We'll wrap it up here. What do you think about him pretending to be your boss? Do you find that hot at all?
Yeah? No?
No,
I don't know. You know what?
What's the question?
He should already be our boss to begin with.
Oh,
That's
so
the man.
So you already
That's-
want him to be dominating.
That's
and
the
like
man,
that's-
yo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Exactly.
So what if he was a dominant man, and what if he pretended to be your boss, whatever job it may be, and what if you're pretending that he's doing like your annual performance review, and he sits you down?
Why are you asking so many questions?
Because I want to see like if any of this could be hot, you know. But it seems like you're not really into it though.
It's not into it. It's more of like we have fathers.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
We have
fair enough.
fathers. You know, we don't think about like, you know, going behind
Yeah.
our man's back. We want a man to begin
Okay.
with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're
Even
loyal,
though we're dressed
you're
like
good.
this, going out having fun, doesn't mean that
It's just the aesthetic.
it's just
You're
the
good
aesthetic.
girls on the inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got daddies, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got fathers.
You were raised well.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So my question for this video is, would it be hot if a guy that you were into or your boyfriend, if he role played as your boss and you kind of like acted that out in the bedroom, would you find that sexy? What do you think?
No. Immediate. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You
go
want me to
ahead.
hold it?
Yeah, go ahead if you
Okay.
want.
Immediately, no.
Okay.
One, my boss is a woman.
Wait,
so
as
I
your
feel like,
actual boss?
yeah, that's what he said as my actual boss, eh?
Well, it doesn't have to be your actual boss.
Oh, like a.
You could pretend you have a different job. It's like a different, you know.
Oh, see, that changes the circumstances.
Yeah.
I still feel like no.
Okay.
Yes. I feel like no, and I don't have a reason. But I just don't. I don't find that attractive.
I think it's I agree. I think it would be weird, but I think role play in general would be cute. It could be cute.
Okay, so you're not
Spice things
against the
up,
idea of role play in itself. But
No.
that specific like role play, that specific fantasy, you're
Yeah.
not really into it.
No.
Okay. And do you have any particular reason why? Is it just, you know?
I don't want to think about work.
Okay, fair enough. But what, let's say, for example, you get to pretend that you have your dream job. You get to pretend that it's a job that like you love way more than the actual job. You know what I mean? Perhaps that could make it more enticing.
Nah, I think it would still be the same. It would still be the same. Yeah, it'd be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Okay, so you don't want to like role play any type of job. Like you want to, keep that completely separate out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Perhaps because you just hold like negative things in association with your job, or like it's just not.
Sure.
I just feel like we're forced to go to work. We're forced to work, right? Like
Oh,
I don't
just
want to
work in general.
work. Yeah, I don't want to work.
I don't want to think about work.
I don't want to think about work.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But that's really the gist of it.
Okay, I understand. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, if your boyfriend or a guy you're into wanted to role play as your boss in the bedroom, would you find that sexy? What do you think about that?
No, absolutely not. That's almost like condescending.
Condescending?
Yeah.
But like, you're not into like being dominated once in a while?
I don't like authority, so
Oh.
they can't be my boss. They could be dominant though.
First off, my
but-
boss is a girl. My boss is a girl.
Well, no, we're talking
No,
about
no.
a fantasy,
Fuck
no?
no.
No.
I like a man to be dominated, but no. Not like
Okay,
that. Not
but-
my boss, though.
Happy birthday!
It's his 25th
Happy
birthday.
Let's
Happy
get
fucking
it.
birthday, right?
Let's get it.
Like, let him have a little devil in his life.
Yeah. So there's no way. It doesn't matter what guy does it. It doesn't matter
If he doesn't.
Oh, if he does it, then yes.
If he doesn't.
If he does it, if this guy does it, then he'd be into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My only exception is
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's my only exception.
Okay.
That ever happened.
So you would let him mansplain to you?
Yes.
That would be the exception.
Absolutely. I love him. He's so
Let's
hot.
get it. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so my question is, would it be hot if a guy you were into or your boyfriend wanted to role play as your boss in the bedroom?
No.
What would you say? No?
No.
No, definitely not. Why
No.
would you say so? Hey, what's up?
Why?
Why would you say so? Yeah, why is it?
Because that's weird as fuck.
That's weird. What if he's pretending to do your like annual evaluation?
That would
And-
be even weirder.
And he sees that according to your employee file that you haven't been doing a very good job, so he threatens to spank you or something. Like, couldn't that be kind of sexy or something? No.
No, because at my job,
Yeah.
I do a really good job, and then
Yeah.
I think of my boss,
Oh, okay.
and then I'd be really uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Because what, your boss is awkward, or he's
My
just
boss
down?
is a woman.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And you don't swing that way?
No.
Oh, okay. So the fantasy just wouldn't work for you? The role play just wouldn't like.
I don't think any role play would work for me.
No, oh, you're not the role play kind of girl. It's not for you.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. I appreciate it.